What's up, guys? This is Jacob O'Malley here again, this time bringing you some more Battlefield 4 gameplay, this time featuring none other than the SR338. Those of you that have been playing Battlefield for a long time, especially Battlefield 4, know that this gun was almost universally hated when it was released. It was terrible, bad accuracy, awful rate of fire, and generally outclassed by everything. Through some very generous patches, the gun has been made decent. It's not great. DMR still outclass it, and the only reason I'm using it and still use it is because it's different. I like being different on the battlefield. I like using guns that you just don't see a lot, and this is definitely one of those. It's not incredibly accurate. You do want to be standing still when you fire, but you know, if you're not a great sniper, aka myself, the semi-automatic mode does give you a chance to do some damage. The history of this weapon is fairly simple. 2012, developed by the US. It's manufactured by F&D Defense. It's based on the AR-15 platform, which you can see from the general looks of the weapon. I mean, it's got a very classic AR style, and it fires the 338 Lapua, which I believe makes it unique in the Battlefield 4 universe. So, again, semi-automatic sniper rifle. This is different. It's the only one. The only reason to use it over a DMR is if you want to get in some longer range situations. That is literally the only reason. It's the only reason I really use it, and you know, I like being able to equip the 6x scope as well as occasionally an 8x scope. Primarily in the gameplay, you're going to see I'm using the 4x and the 6x. I'm never going to use something like the 20 or even a variable zoom. You don't need to. Why bother? You do need to lead your targets a little bit with this weapon. You can equip a suppressor. I've done it before and have success with it. It does decent work with a suppressor. Nothing amazing. But let's get on to the stats for this weapon. Okay, you've got a max damage of 50, so that's a 2-shot kill at its range, and you've got a headshot multiplier of 2.0, so if you're within that range, you do have a chance to do a 1-shot kill. Now, headshots with this are not something I try for due to the erratic nature of the weapon. I am going to get a lot of body shots. Again, you'll see that in this gameplay. You've got a minimum damage of 38, which is a 3-shot kill, and that's probably the most common thing you're going to see in here, is I'm taking 3 to 4 shots to kill people. And with only an 11-round magazine, you might be able to get 3 to 4 people down if you're landing all your shots consistently. It's, like I said, it's neat. Not the best gun in the world, not the worst gun in the world. You've got a muzzle velocity of 600 when unsuppressed and 330 when suppressed, so that makes it very hard to hit the moving targets if they're running cross screen. You've got a mag size of 11, and your recoil is mostly going to be up. Your fire rate is 200. That is that's very slow. If you get caught in the open with somebody with an assault rifle or a submachine gun, unless they are absolute noobs, they are going to melt you, and you're just going to stand there and die. It's going to be very unfortunate, and well, that's pretty much your life. So my preferred attachments in this are the 4x scope or the 6x scope. Either one of those I found to be very effective. I also use the Canada iron sights, but I don't ever actually use them much because if I go into a close quarter situation, I'm going to flip to my secondary. Preferred secondaries for this are the Compact 45 or the SW40. I've really liked the SW40 with this. It's did pretty good work for me a couple times. Expect a video on that. Get a nice little wall bang there. That was fun. Felt bad for that guy. And I also use the muzzle brake to control the odd climb of this. It keeps it on target, gets you back down steady very quickly. Gameplay rules with this: you're a scout sniper, okay? You're going to occupy a mid-range capability, and you should be operating slightly behind your team, okay? Just slightly. You know, you still want to be pressing on objectives. I think I do a good job of that in this gameplay. I'm not sitting on the edge trying to drop random snipers, and I'm taking out targets of opportunity. I've also got C4 if I need to drop a tank or anything else. I do use the tugs. I've used the motion sensor balls, little Pokeball things, and I've also used the radio beacon when I need to call in stuff, or when I want my squad to spawn on me. But in this, I was playing with people I didn't know. There were no voice comms, so I just went with the tugs and basically held a defensive posture for a lot of the game. That's something I think this weapon excels at, is holding a defensive area down. It's holding an area down in a defensive mode, and you know, you can really hold down an objective by yourself, especially if you've got clear sight ranges. This weapon also performs very well in urban combat situations such as the buildings on Gold Mud and some of the areas around the maps on Parcel Storm. It does well in Caspian too because you've got a lot of different sight ranges. Okay, easy kills. You get a lot of easy kills on people sitting because you can hammer them. You can also pull off multi-kills, something that I struggle to do with most snipers. Anyway, guys, this video is coming to a close, so if you like this, please like, comment, or subscribe, and please continue to watch my videos, guys. I'm getting great views on these. I really enjoy doing Battlefield 4 videos, and hopefully it will transition over to Battlefield 1 very soon. I cannot wait for the Battlefield 1 alpha to drop next week. Obviously, we're going to be playing a lot of Madden, but I'm still going to try to get enough Battlefield 4 footage this week so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.